Hello everybody and welcome to this replay. Today we have a undead versus human matchup. Human player is INFI, very well known, needs no introduction, and WFZ pretty much the same. The same goes for him. I mean, no special introductions needed there. Anyway, undead straight off the bat. He's going with a bit of an unusual opener. He's opting for that crypt. I've seen this strategy employed recently. The undead goes for an early harass, and that is in all likelihood what WFZ is going to do. It's probably going to mass up ghouls, DK, and try to prevent the expansion from coming into play in the first place. INFI, on the other hand, opting for a more standard opener. I wonder if he's going to place that second farm. Yeah, it's coming. Walling off his base, although the wall off could be a bit better, but there's no immediate danger, and I think he can just close this with an extra farm or something like that. Praying for a paladin, but no, it's gonna be the archmage. You ask why are you praying for a paladin? Well, I don't know, I find the games human versus undead when human goes a paladin quite interesting. Holy lighting, a bit of an unorthodox strategy, a bit interesting, but unfortunately that's not going to be the case in this game. Just an archmage followed up by a footman and messing up peons, in all likelihood gonna call to arms. Should clean this up pretty fast and expand here. Maybe this, I don't know, I have not watched this replay before. I am seeing things as you are seeing them, more or less. Footman going down. Not sure why, probably a bit of early scouting, but doesn't really matter. Yep, undead is messing up ghouls. He's gonna use them to harass. Oh, shit, sorry about that. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, these ghouls are coming into play. DK being sent straight off the bat towards the human player. INFI actually opting to creep this creep camp first, which is a bit odd. I don't know. Maybe not that odd. But I'm sure that the next call to militia will actually be directed towards this creep camp. Okay, DK trying to take that. Oh, INFI denies it. He denies it. Very nice. Guess that's why he's the pro. 3 footmen thus far. Second call to militia coming into play. He's headed off towards the expansion. He's gonna try creeping it out. WFZ knows this. He doesn't even need to scout it, but he sees it from the top. There was something, a skeleton or something like that. You saw the line going down. Let's see if WFZ is actually gonna be able to do something here. Let's see if he's gonna manage to kill some peasants, militia actually, or steal some kills, items, whatever he does. It should pay off. Actually, he needs to do something in order to pay off with these early ghouls, otherwise he is going to be a bit behind and it's not going to be pleasant. Surround going down on a footman here, pretty bad. He loses 1 footman, but peons still remain intact. 1 goes down. That quill used to heal a ghoul, putting out more pressure on the peons. Their backs are to the woods. They don't really have an option to run. There's a lot of ghouls and skeletons. I mean, yeah, this is a pretty big number, and INFI's hero is now cornered. He does not have a viable way out except with a teleport, which is 350 gold, and losing 350 gold straight off the bat like that in the beginning of the game. Well, it can be detrimental, especially for a human, but fortunately there's a second call to militia, 3 more footmen. More coming from the base. They're being built, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, they are. Undead being pushed away. Peasants are probably gonna start building peons. Peasants are peons are work. Peasants are probably gonna start building a town hall. Yes, as I say, they do. Just as I say it, they start building it. But is it gonna hold? Is INFI going to be able to hold WFZ here? Unlikely, due to the amount of ghouls and summoned skeletons. This is gonna be a very difficult hold to make. INFI does not have enough militia to call. He has lost quite a bit. There are 3 on wood, 5 on mine. He cannot take those from mine. 3 more is not going to make a significant difference here, but INFI is making this work somehow. He is pushing the undead. He's pushing him, but the undead is still there. He's still present, and this expansion is in danger of going down. He needs to have more peasants working on it. Yes, he does just that, but as I say so, skeletons kill 1 peasant, he goes down. Skeletons get taken down themselves. Archmage is level 3. This Water Elemental, yeah, it's level 2 definitely. Archmage goes after the undead army, just chasing it around, getting some shots off, weakening them, taking some health off. DK going in first, straight off the bat. That Water Elemental managed to get a few shots off, but the Town Hall goes up. The Town Hall is up. However, there are no towers here, so the defensive position of INFI didn't really change, aside from the fact that that Town Hall is a lot harder to take down now. Let us see if he'll manage to, if this tower will be brought into operation. Will it be upgraded, and will the upgrade actually manage to complete before it is destroyed? It's going to be an arcane tower. That's going to be pretty painful for that DK. He's going to lose all his mana. However, he is quite low. He's on 20 mana. Not much that you can do with 20 mana, except hope that's going to regenerate. He's taking a lot of damage that he shouldn't really be taking. Running away, that footman is chasing him along with the Archmage. There seems to be some lag in the game. Wow, somebody saved the game. They should execute this guy. Anyhow, INFI opting out to creep up this orange creep camp. That dragon is a bit difficult to take down, but there was a water elemental. There are troll berserkers. There's a troll priest to heal things up, to heal his footman. Oh, nice! He has a true shot aura. That's gonna be beneficial. I don't know, depends what he opts for, but yeah. Did he get the golem? Yep, he got the golem for slow as well. These golems... no, actually that's the undead. These golems are extremely weak. I mean, they go down to a few shots. Oh, sorry, no, that is the human. I have no idea why I thought it was the undead. Anyhow, I cannot believe just how weak these golems... like, 240 health with 0 medium armor. But they do have slow, so they do pay off at some point of time. Undead has an advantage now. He has a serious advantage. He is tier 3, has 3 statues. The destroyer upgrade is on the way. INFI looking to push, but his push doesn't seem to be working out. He's spending his time chasing a skeleton. He should just turn the golem around or use slow or something like that. He's full of mana. There's no need to save it for anything when he's full. The expansion, okay, the towers in the expansion are being they're being upgraded, and they should finish about the same time the undead gets his destroyers. If, however, they don't finish by the time he gets destroyers, this is gonna be such a one-sided game. It's gonna be hilarious, but don't think that's gonna happen. I'm just so surprised that the undead managed to do so much early harass, and looking at this expansion now, looking at INFI's expansion, it doesn't seem like he did any damage of whatsoever. I mean, the expansion went up, all the towers are in place, and the timing on those towers could not be more perfect. I mean, it's literally impossible to make. Amazing. I do not understand how INFI managed to pull this out despite all the delays, despite all the early harassment. The first tower goes down, second tower goes down, destroyers losing health rapidly. They need to withdraw. They are withdrawing. He doesn't want to lose those destroyers. What about the main base? The main base also has towers, and there's an upgrade to keep that is coming into place. Is it delayed? No, actually, it's where it's supposed to be as well. That it just amazes me how INFI actually managed to get through all that harass and still managed to achieve pretty much a perfect timing. DK down 1/3 health. That Archmage is taking him down slowly. The Archmage might not kill him if you're wondering why he's hitting him, but if he gets down low enough, he will have to retreat, and that gives INFI extra time. This is basically now a fight for timing. Those choppers are going to come into play as soon as the tier 2 comes, and when the 2 tier comes, he needs time to build workshops. When those workshops go up, these destroyers are going to get torn apart. So WFZ needs to do something before that happens. These destroyers have done a very good job. There are no more shooting towers except this arcane tower, which takes away mana, but it doesn't do significant damage to the destroyers, or that much damage. They're just eating up those water elementals. INFI is struggling. He has a good chance of losing this game right now. This tower goes up, another one goes up. He is holding, but he has a limited amount of time before he's overwhelmed. I mean, this is basically... Oh, he could have gotten such a good surround if he just moved that statue a bit. But never mind. INFI is forced to use a TP, so 350 gold down the drain. Although it's not 350 gold from the bank, but let's say from the future 350 gold, so to say. There are 2 footmen here lying idle. I wonder why is he keeping them there. Probably just forgot or something like that. Maybe there wouldn't be much sense to bring them in here. Just to do a few hits on the DK or something like that. But in spite of his overwhelming destroyer numbers, and in spite of WFZ's initial success in taking down a majority of these towers, he's still unable to penetrate this expansion. I mean, the defenses here are... INFI is doing such a great job defending this. This is not WFZ playing badly, this is just INFI defending so well. I mean, it's ridiculous. Guess that's why he's one of the best players ever to have played. Oh, one of the best anyway. I've seen some pretty messed up games. Panda second, probably to... Oh yeah, well, Breath of Fire, effective against these towers. And effective against the future flying machines, but I don't see workshops coming into place just yet. Doesn't INFI have enough gold? He has gold. He has lumber. He could start building them. I mean, he could start building workshops, but he's not. WFZ goes to the main, probably hoping for less towers, but no. That is not the case. The towers are going down though, and this is getting pretty bad. If those towers go down, there is nothing to take those destroyers. There's nothing to challenge them at all. They will be able to wreak havoc on the main base, unobscured. And still no... Okay, workshops finally now coming into place. This is truly a delayed timing for those workshops. Maybe you should have gotten a bit early. Panda taking a ton load of damage. Death Coil not available as it is not an undead hero. Where is the DK? I wonder. DK has went to base for some strange reason. I failed to see why. Maybe you guys have better luck. Destroyers chasing after peons, peasants. They're being taken down left and right. I don't think that any of these will actually make it down there, but doesn't matter. He's just buying time with flying machines. He has what? 2, 4, 6 destroyers and 2 statues. I would say that you need at least like 3 flying machines in a group fight versus these destroyers to be able to take them down, to be able to take all of them down. But he doesn't, of course, need to take all of them down. He just needs to be able to hold them off. Maybe 7, 10 flying machines would be able to hold the undead army now off without any bigger problems, especially with the aid of those towers. 1 destroyer wisely left in the base of INFI. He is harassing the gold mine. He's harassing the gold supply of INFI. These peasants are not going to go down anytime soon. Well, now they are. Now they're all going to go down pretty fast. And these 2 towers as well. 4 flying machines still insufficient. 6 More on the way. With another two production waves of flying machines, he should be able to fend this off without bigger difficulties. He's opting for a creeping session with his heroes. He wishes, I think he wants to level that Mountain King up. I don't know, will Archmage level 5 be of much use with Water Elementals, as they're just gonna get eaten for mana. But now the flying machines are doing some damage on those destroyers. They're pushing them. The destroyers no longer have free reign. They're being damaged. Will they be from sides? What is he doing? Where's the rest of the flying machines? Yes, they are coming. He wishes to regroup, sending peasants to repair that, well, what is soon to be castle. And I'm expecting INFI to strike anytime soon, but there is a fiend. This is bad, but there's just one fiend, and I don't know if he has web. Doesn't seem like it. Maybe there will be more soon. Panda level 2, that level 1 Breath of Fire isn't gonna do that much damage. He needs that level 2 Breath of Fire to do any serious damage on those flying machines. Panda getting hit. Stormbolt, I think I saw Stormbolt going down. Destroyers are now falling prey to those flying machines. One of the destroyers pretty low on health, but more destroyers are morphed. Flying machines, they're no longer being produced. Why is INFI not producing more flying machines? He obviously needs them in order to take down these destroyers. Castle is now in danger of going down. Most likely it will. Masonry upgrades level 2, good, but not enough. He needs something to repair that castle. Doesn't seem like help is gonna come anytime soon. It's gonna go down. INFI still opting for creeping. Why? This green creep camp, I do not understand his decision here at all. This Mountain King is not gonna reach level 3 from it, and Archmage is not gonna reach level 5 from it. These peasants have remained here. Castle has gone down. Did he just get the upgrade to a castle for the flag cannons? Probably. He's waiting for them to finish. And is he gonna move in once they are done? No, he's not. He's just... he needs lumber for more flying machines, I'm guessing. INFI just running around the map, creepy, still creeping. What does he hope to achieve? I mean, this Mountain King is not gonna reach level 3 from this at all. Trying to get him there, but I don't think that this is the best way to do it. He needs to do something about these destroyers. There's a lot of them in play. That Panda is level 2, very soon to be level 3, and once he's level 3, this is going to turn very problematic for those flying machines. This is looking pretty grim for INFI. He's mining only from one gold mine. It has 6,000, close to 6,000 gold in it. His main is on 4.5 thousand. That fiend now has web, but there's only one. There's only so much you can web with one fiend. Now those destroyers are gonna get torn apart. Look at this. They're just falling left and right. Those flag cannons doing massive damage. Oh my god, how could he have allowed this to happen? He should have withdrawn or something. Panda hasn't even reached level 3 yet. Mountain King from all those kills almost level 4, and Archmage halfway to level 6. He just needs a bit of health on his heroes and he can come and finish this off. Lich King half health down. DK has enough mana for only one dead coil. Is there enough gold for pot or something like that? That Mountain King really needs it. Otherwise he cannot engage. He's gonna get owned by... Even though Nova is only level 1, Mountain King is very low on health. A combo would surely kill him now. Especially with the level 5 death coil, but no, he heals the Lich King. Those choppers, they don't have a bomb upgrade, I think, but even if they did, they don't do that much damage. However, WFZ now fighting, trying to take down buildings that have masonry upgrade level 2. That's not gonna be very effective, especially not just by hitting them with fiends and your heroes. And now that there are no destroyers up in the air, those level 3 water elementals are gonna start hitting these heroes and units pretty badly. These units are gonna start taking some real damage from them. just waiting on mana and health on that Mountain King, more health than mana. His mana is practically almost full. Stormbolt goes on Panda level 3 now. Creeps. No, a mercenary is being hired. Sorry, that was a bad not flame strike. Breath of Fire. Panda goes down. It wasn't that bad. It took down the Troll Berserkers, but he think he might have wanted to focus the flying machines. Another Stormbolt on the DK. Is the DK gonna go down? The DK goes down. The Mountain King, he survives. Oh, the Zeppelin gets webbed, but does he have enough to destroy it? The Lich, the Mountain King goes down, but the Lich as well. 3 heroes for 1. Not a very good exchange. Not a very good exchange at all. This was pretty bad. Yes, Mountain King was level 4, but still though, this was a complete loss for WFZ. All he has now are Fiends, and Fiends are no match for those Water Elementals. They're gonna start taking a lot of damage. It's such a shame that INFI doesn't have a castle right about now. Two knights would do wonders for him right now. I mean, they would do wonders. He's going to the tavern. Oh, he's gonna tavern the Mountain King out. I do not know what was the rush. I'm not sure if he needed to do that. That was a bit of waste of gold, I would say. He faced no imminent danger of being attacked since all 3 undead heroes are down and the main mind of WFZ is depleted. There is no more gold in it. At this point of time, INFI is just opting to take down this red creep camp. He should really move the Archmage away. I do not know why is he still keeping that Archmage in play. Mountain King might have reached level 5, I am not sure. But he keeps the Archmage in the game and he gets so much less experience. I have no understanding whatsoever in regard to this move here. He could even continue creeping, but no, he decides to actually creep out this mine. Is he gonna try for yet another expansion? I know no other reason why would he skip this one and go for this one. That might be the case. I mean, there's technically not that much to stop him at this point of time. I mean, 5 Fiends and 2 statues with all 3 heroes, they might have a chance, but with 2, not really. If these flying machines, I'm not sure if they have a bomb upgrade, but if they had, oh, they could do some serious damage to this base here. MK, is he gonna reach level 5 from this creep camp? INFI, what are you doing? Move the Archmage, there's no reason for him to be there whatsoever. Dragon goes down, and Mountain King, oh, he doesn't reach it. Why, INFI, are you doing this? This is so pointless for that Archmage to be there. You don't even need that much damage output. The undead army has been seen by INFI. I think they've seen each other. Move the choppers before they get webbed. Move them. Oh, quickly. No. Just one goes down. Not a big loss there, but a loss nevertheless. Panda almost level 4. I don't think that's too significant at this point of time. Drunken Haze. I don't think that it affects choppers as they are considered to be mechanical units. They are, right? Yes, they are considered to be mechanical units. God. Archmage and Mountain King now going around. They're gonna take on this creep camp. INFI really wants that level 5 on that Mountain King, but he could have had it. No problems if he had just moved the Archmage away. But no. He wants him present and now he's oh God. INFI, why? I do not understand you at all. WFZ actually attempting an expansion here, and as long as INFI doesn't scout this is gonna work out. If he gets hint of this, if he sees it, if he even suspects it, but I mean, he has no reason why not to scout it with his flying machines. They're literally doing nothing anyway. Does INFI know about it though? Let's have a look. He hasn't got a clue, which is kind of painful. If he doesn't scout this in time, this is gonna be really painful for him. I mean, especially because this mine is about to run out. This is being upgraded to castle, and this might is still viable. I mean, he could build, technically he could build a town hall here. Don't see why not. There's about 4.5k gold in it. 4.4, it doesn't really matter that much. But no, INFI opts to harass the main base of WFZ while WFZ actually going into the main base of INFI. Not sure how useful that is. Oh, he has 4 peasants here. INFI should have transferred those 4 down to the expansion. But he's going... But 4 peasants are definitely not worth sacking this expansion. I mean, he's gonna lose this expansion now. For what? For 4 peasants? I mean, that's... to say the least, that's not worth it. Maybe not, though. Mountain King keeps on chasing these acolytes. But I have seen no actual damage go down on this haunted gold mine. Instead, INFI is putting up more pressure on WFZ's main base. If you're wondering why I'm repeating myself, it's because I dropped my microphone. Yeah, I need to get a better one. I will at some point of time, I'm sure. Those Ziggurats are taking a beating. There is nothing to repair them. There's pretty much there's nothing to hinder those elementals. The slow effect doesn't really hinder the elementals. Slows down their movement speed, but I mean, what's the difference? They're just standing there and hitting anyway. They're not trying to run or anything like that. But INFI not doing anything about this gold mine here, even though he clearly knows it's there. I do not understand his reasoning in this matter at all. INFI now trying to do something here, going for the expansion. But those fiends aren't going to make much progress against those towers and against masonry upgrades to level 2. Panda, is he going to try breath of firing the gold mine? Probably did, but animation, I didn't see the animation though. He's pressuring down castle. That thing is not going to go down anytime soon. INFI finally deciding to do something about this expansion. Although it hasn't really been mined at all. There's just haunted gold mine, but that's about it. This whole army hitting it this whole time has brought this castle to just below half health, and there's 1 peasant repairing it, and it seems to be standing in spot, if not moving upwards. The health, that is. Although the Breath of Fire is doing some pretty massive damage to the towers around. But what is INFI doing here? He's opting for main in Undead base. Undead has 1 more acolyte. And how much gold does he have? He has 184 gold, now climbing up. But I bet INFI is not aware that there's 1 acolyte mining here. No, he is not. These choppers, they still don't have the bomb upgrades, which is just so sad. INFI no upkeep, but it's of no use. He's not mining at all anyway. He just has 1 peasant remaining. If he loses that 1 peasant, he's not going to be able to repair anything anymore. He's not going to be able to rebuild. I wonder why is WFZ not taking that peasant down. Does he not see it? He does see it. A knight coming into play along with the paladin, but there are no more peasants here either. That acolyte, oh, he's gonna try hiding that acolyte somewhere to build a ziggurat or something, but that paladin, is he gonna see it? No, padding changed. Hold on. No, he's not gonna see it. Never mind. INFI takes down the main. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 buildings remaining for the undead player, and for the human player, well, let's just call this 1, 6, 8, 10 buildings. But these buildings that the human has are considerably stronger, and I do believe that even though the undead has a bit of a bigger damage output, I think he's fighting against a pretty strong armor and a lot of health. I mean, look at this barracks. It's 1800 health compared to the crypt, which is 1300. Armor fortified and has 5 armor. Armor fortified and has 7 armor. This is so much stronger than the crypt. Just look at the speed at which all of these buildings pretty much went down, and he has choppers to scout out any hidden buildings on the map, but undead WFZ placing a necropolis here close to his army while he's pillaging his main. These two buildings need to go down, this one needs to go down, and then INFI needs to make an effort to take this necropolis down, else he is going to lose this game. It's a war of attrition. I don't think that there's a point to this Alkalite, because he definitely shouldn't have enough gold to build anything. Does he? No, he does not. He has 9 gold at the moment. Does he have any items to sell? Has invuln pot, orb, that's about it. It could amount to a building somewhere on the map, but he doesn't have anywhere to sell it to. He would need to run all the way down to a shop where he could sell it. INFI knows about this building here. He has scouted it, as I said before. Those choppers are devastating, are really good scouts. They can scout the whole map in a very short amount of time. The haunted gold mine goes down. INFI down to 5 buildings. The farms, even though with all those upgrades, they're not gonna last for long. They're not gonna last long. INFI spent 1400 gold on items for his heroes, and they are packed. All of them. Mountain King. Oh my God, he has a mana stone and the Sobi mask. This Mountain King has a crazy regeneration rate. I do not believe that the undead army can take the human head on. Human army in this case, I do believe that it is considerably stronger, even though it has lower numbers. These heroes are very powerful. If that paladin was only level 3, this would be practically a GG, but no. They are fighting, they are engaging directly. Stormbolt goes, but not that much damage. DK, 1/3 health down. Panda taking some serious damage. One more Stormbolt would finish it off. I have a bad feeling it's coming, but he moves the Panda far away. Has no way of slowing down that Mountain King unless he actually hits something. He staffs the knight to the altar, since there's no castle. The fight keeps going on. He uses mass teleport. Where is he teleporting to? Towards Panda. Panda takes a Stormbolt. It goes down. I don't think that this is winnable in a straight up fight again for the undead. But that paladin is the weak point. Oh, wait. It's the invuln pot. Yeah, I thought it was a bug or something, but no. That paladin, if only he would reach level 2, this would be fantastic. Is there a healing scroll? No, there are no healing scrolls. It was used, but that altar is still there. He could perhaps sell some items to retrieve the level 1 paladin. Not sure if he needs him. Most of the undead army is pretty much gone, destroyed by that Stormbolt. That Stormbolt has pretty much taken down the whole undead army and 2 heroes. And that building is now taking damage. This is a race. WFZ can no longer win this in an open fight for sure now. This is just a race to destroy these buildings. But that knight is doing devastating damage to that necropolis. I do not believe that WFZ has a sufficient amount of time to actually do anything here. I do not understand INFI at all. Why is he bothering with this? He could just send this to necropolis. GG by WFZ. Good game overall. Fast-paced, lots of action-packed, I would say. That early harass game from WFZ with goals, that's a bit of a new thing these days, as far as I've noticed in the other replays that I watch on other channels. Good thing, bad thing, I don't know. It didn't seem to have hindered INFI in the slightest bit. That his timing was perfect in spite of everything. Heroes was 6-4-3, 6-5-1. Pretty relatively even, but this Mountain King, his Stormbolt just took down the whole army, which was amazing. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like the replay, subscribe, like. Most of all, feel free to leave a comment. I value all of your opinions.